What's up, NZers?
Hi!
And welcome back to another family reaction video. This time we're going to be checking out something close to your heart, and that is the American Constitution. That is if you're from America, obviously. But we thought that it would be, it's because it's such an important document, you know, that it's such an important part of, you know, protecting you guys as a people, that we thought we'd come along and learn more about it and try and understand, you know, the foundations of your society and what protects your rights and freedoms.
Yeah.
So, because what we have here is called a Bill of Rights. So we don't actually have a constitution here.
No.
So in New Zealand, in law, it's written that the ultimate power lies in Parliament, not with the people. So it's very different here. So and especially now with everything that's going on in the world, you know, we really want to learn more about stuff like this that really does truly hold the values and the freedoms of each individual citizen. So we're really looking forward to learning more about this. This one is probably quite a basic video. It's not very long. It's only about 6 minutes long. And it is a very, I think it's a very watered down version of what the Constitution is. But it's, I mean, that's perfect because we all don't really have much of an idea of what it really, you know, is about.
No.
We all want to kind of learn the most basic version possible and start from there. And
also the amendments.
Yeah, the amendments.
We always hear people talking about pleading the fifth or pro.
That's just all these sayings that we hear in movies and TV series.
Yeah, and I actually don't know what those amendments are necessarily.
Alright guys, so let's check out the Constitution for Kids. This one's an animated series, so hopefully it should be very easy for the kids to understand and follow along. And also just a very introductory version for all of us to understand and learn more about it.
Yep.
And I want to learn about free speech.
Yeah, me too. I want to see what free speech is all about too.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
In this video, we are going to learn about something very important called the Constitution. That's right, the Constitution. The Constitution is a very special document for the United States of America. It was written in 1787. It was the plan for how the government of the United States of America would run. It was important for the United States to approve a constitution so everyone would know how this new government would operate.
Be transparent.
Hey, did you know the Constitution has a nickname? That's right. Just like you might have a nickname, the Constitution of the United States has a nickname too. The Constitution is called the highest law in the land. It has that nickname because it truly is the highest law in the land.
Wow.
Every other law is supposed to follow and respect the Constitution.
So nothing goes above the Constitution.
Government leaders are called to follow the Constitution and make sure that no laws are passed that go against what is written in the Constitution. The Constitution is the law that all other laws are supposed to support and follow. So, the Constitution is a special document written in 1787. It is a written plan for how the government of the United States works. It has a nickname, the highest law of the land, because every other law is supposed to follow the rules found in it. Now we are going to look at some specific things that make the Constitution so amazing.
Here we go.
The Constitution has a lot of words in it, but none as famous as the first 3 words. The first 3 words of the Constitution are written with big letters and say, "We the people." Why do you think the Constitution begins with those words? Why does the Constitution begin with "We the people"?
Because it's written for the people?
Those are the words that open the Constitution, because that idea is the cornerstone of our country. You see, the U.S. government exists for the people, by the people. One of the reasons the colonists fought for independence from Great Britain was to get liberty and freedom for the people. The Constitution starts with "we the people" because it is not just written to set up the United States government. It is written for the people, by the people.
Exactly. Government's there to be for the people,
You see, the
not
Constitution not only was the plan for how the United States government would work, it also protects people's rights. The Constitution is made up of 7 articles and 27 amendments. The 7 articles mainly focus on how the United States government works. The 27 amendments are additions to the Constitution that came after 1787. Many of the amendments are written about the rights that people in our country have, while other amendments have clarifications about how the United States government works. None of the amendments contradict each other or contradict any of the 7 articles.
Nice.
The first 10 amendments to the Constitution are known as the Bill of Rights. They protect the most basic freedoms of every American citizen. Rights are things that everyone should be allowed to do.
It's almost like the 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
For example, the First Amendment of the Constitution guarantees us freedom of speech,
Nice.
freedom of
There we
religion,
go.
and freedom of assembly.
That's the First Amendment.
There are some freedoms that took a long time but finally got added to the Constitution. For example, the 13th Amendment outlawed slavery. The 15th Amendment finally gave African Americans the right to vote. And the 19th Amendment gave women the right to vote.
Wow. So slaves were allowed to vote before
Just
women.
like amendments have been added in the past, there may be more amendments that could be added in the future. Maybe in your lifetime there may be 28 or 29 or even 30 amendments. We'll just have to wait and see.
Wow.
That is the Constitution, the highest law in the land. With 7 articles and 27 amendments, the Constitution not only shows us how the United States government operates, it also shares the rights and freedoms we have as American citizens. Share what you learned with a friend and let us know in the comment section below, what freedoms are you most thankful for?
Wow.
We'd love to hear from you. We will...
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. It was obviously very basic, but I think that's kind of what we needed to see.
Yeah,
Just
it's a good
something-
starting point.
Yeah, really basic. Like, obviously the First Amendment was what you wanted to see, the freedom of speech. That means you get to say whatever you want, whenever you want, but you have to know that what you say isn't free of, consequences. So there's free speech, so you can say whatever you want, but then obviously if you say something that, offends someone else or hurts someone else, then, that comes along with, you have to apologize or you have to be, respectful of other people. And so, but it still grants you that free right to just say whatever you want.
It's not against the law
Yeah.
to say anything,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, to offend people or to just speak, your
Yeah.
mind or your beliefs or what you stand for. And that's so important. I think now, especially in these days, it's just really important that, you have things like that are just set in concrete, that can't be mucked around with, that can't be abused. We the people, wow, that's pretty powerful.
And I wonder what the other amendments are.
Yeah, I know. Like they only said like the First Amendment, the 13th Amendment, and like the 15th Amendment. And I thought it was really interesting that the African American people were allowed to vote before the women. So that was really interesting.
Yeah.
I had no idea that it was, that it was all placed, like that was the timeline.
Yeah.
So wow, it must be. I mean, yeah, like the guy said, I mean, who knows if there's going to be another amendment in our lifetime.
Yeah.
So there you have it, guys. That was our first introduction into the US Constitution. Obviously, it was very basic, but I think it's just something that we needed to start with because we're just so, it's so foreign to us.
Yeah.
It's, in fact, we're not even really taught that much about our own Bill of Rights here.
No, we're not.
So
it's a good start point for the kids. But if you do have a better video that we can watch that kind of goes in depth a little bit more now that we've covered the bases with the kids, please do let us know in the comments because we can check that out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I learned a bit. Did you guys learn some?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, that was good, eh? So it was good to know that there is stuff out there like that protects us and the freedoms and rights of everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you like that one, guys, make sure you smash the like button. Follow us on Instagram. Comment down below of what you guys have in your, if you're not from America, or if you are, what your constitution or what protects your rights and freedoms, and we'd love to hear about that. And yeah, anyway, also subscribe if you haven't already,
Yeah.
and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.